going to make sure that you are held responsible to the full extent of the law. That I took an oath, and that the oath requires that I follow the law, that if someone broke the law in Fulton County, Georgia, that I have a duty to prosecute. That's exactly what I plan to do. I make decisions in this office based on the facts and the law. The law is completely nonpartisan. That's how decisions are made in every case. We follow the same process. We look at the facts, we look at the law, and we bring charges.
The facts and the law. Question, she is always consistent. From the outset of her investigation, only a bit more than 1 month after Trump's now infamous haul of Cra Cra Pups, all the way until last night, late last night, Willis told us what she was going to do, and at every step she did it when she told us she was going to do it. Joining our conversation, Atlanta Journal-Constitution political reporter, our friend Greg Bluestein. He was at the Fulton County Courthouse earlier today for us. Greg, she's such a fascinating figure, and unlike the federal investigators and the special counsel Jack Smith and before that Merrick Garland, Lisa Monaco, she telegraphed a lot more of what her timing would be. We had more visibility into the process, and just even from interviewing our journalists and some of your colleagues on the air yesterday, there was a real sense that she had a force for the importance of transparency, what she was going to do, when she was going to do it, and being able to see that process. Tell me what you learned about Willis in the last 48 hours that maybe we didn't know before.
Yeah, Nicole, you can tell that because she was questions in the press conference, which deviated from some of the other prosecutors who haven't been as forthcoming. You know, she's had to run for office, so we know a lot more about who she is. We know a lot more about her style. You know, she's the phrase "tough as nails" comes up when you ask people about what they think about Finding Willis. She's taken on street gangs. She's taken on violent rap lyrics. She's taken on She's used RICO charges to bring down a Atlanta school cheating scandal. One of her, as the lead prosecutor, one of the biggest cases in Metro Atlanta history. And then she took on her former boss. She took on the incumbent district attorney who had 6 terms under his belt and defeated him, destroyed, demolished him, won 72% of the vote in a primary a couple of years ago, and then turned around and began this investigation of Donald Trump shortly after taking office. So that tells you a lot about who Finding Willis is.
Claire McCaskill is still with us as well, I believe. Claire?
Yes. I have a question of the Atlanta.
Go ahead.
Yeah, could I ask a question of the Atlanta reporter?
Yes, right.
When she tried, her experience, I've looked into her record. I mean, I had her job in Kansas City for many years. And so I understand if you're a state prosecutor, you must deal with the press every day because you're responding to the violent crime in the community and you must be accessible to the press. So I have admired the way she's handled this.
That's my Bentley.
About the case she tried.
That's my Bentley.
She actually tried the RICO case.
There's my Bixby.
The teacher cheating scandal. And if she
There's my Bixby. Oh, there's my Bixby.
Prosecutor, and she had multiple defendants in the courtroom at the same time. You know, there was talk of plea deals, but this was a very controversial use of the RICO statute, which of course is a little bit broader in Georgia than the federal RICO statute. We've talked about
They're
that
tired
on the
now.
show and others.
I think that's over.
She classified
Maybe.
Atlanta